EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Hey, go Fury! Ultra! Go Ultra!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rudd, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Six, mega. Claws red. Drill green. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Happy Lions. Panther Street, Panther Street. 19 Lions.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
70 Timberwolves.
Flushed out, and oh, he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll run on first down. Run. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
6.
Operating from the gun, Pittman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first and 10, Pittman. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Run. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Pittman. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
It's up about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out. And that could be their Achilles heel.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Let's go now.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this Carolina defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Cardinal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Big Lion.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. third down. Groves. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake. Groves. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yardage, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
13 yards. First down, Saints.
Off play action. Groves. And he'll go down the 20-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Groves. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon, because this team has rebounded.
To throw on 2nd down. Pittman eluding the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Shot, 17. Blue.
Back to throw. Pittman, flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down.
Ayuk goes in motion. On first down, run. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now they'll shift things around. On second down now. Rudd, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Drill, 52. Steel, black. Zone, black. Rail, yellow. White, white. Ready.
On 3rd down, Pittman. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Barkley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline is complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing on first down. Groves dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach perturbed his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Claws red.
Operating from the gun, Pittman. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
70 Lions.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Cup 19. Mustang 19.
To throw on third down.
Groves. He lets it go deep for Olave.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 61 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
15-yard line.
Let's go.
Second down and 6 now.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here's 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Groves. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better look.
There he goes, right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now a handoff up the middle. Rudd. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pittman, he finds his man, complete. That's Sharp. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Up the middle they go. Rudd. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
By Pete Werner. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. at the 46-yard line.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
To throw on second down. Pittman. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Brian Brzee, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Green Jack.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Strike. Smash, red. Fury, yellow. Red, cycle. Hut.
Back to throw. Pittman. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Come on, come on.
2nd and 7.
COVID-19.
Now a toss right to Barkley. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready,
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Pittman.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready,
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Groves.
And this one too low. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
79 Broncos. Hurt. Bronco 80.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st down, Groves. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
231 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Alert! Ready.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
60 boxes.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derek Stingley picks it. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 9.
Here we go.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Blocking 18.
Off the play fake. Groves. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Slide through.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the set.